Don't know at this point what happened to the other crew member that's still missing after that barge exploded Friday morning.
Now, as we reported, all this happened about 3 miles offshore from the Port Aransas jetties, and the body of one of the missing crewmen, as we just said, was found last night. It's been identified as that of 26-year-old Bouchard Vanderpool of Houston. The Clayburgh County Sheriff's Office says the body washed ashore on the Port Aransas National Seashore about 7 miles south of the Malachite Beach Pavilion. The barge captain, Zachary Jackson, is still missing. Now, the barge those two men crewed on is owned by the Bouchard Transportation Company, and while the cause of Friday's tragic accident is not known yet, Bouchard Transportation has been involved in other similar types of incidents. Chris 6 reporter Lauren Sherry has been looking into that. She joins us now. So, Lauren, what have you found?
That's right, Lee. Bouchard Transportation Company has had problems in the past. The aftermath of one accident in Buzzard Bay, Massachusetts is still being felt 14 years later. Just one day before the barge explosion in Port Aransas, Bouchard Transportation Company was cleaning up another mess that occurred more than 14 years ago. The company was ordered to pay $13 million in damages from an accident back in April of 2003. It's known as the Buzzards Bay oil spill that resulted in the leakage of over 98,000 gallons of oil into Buzzards Bay in the state of Massachusetts.
So there was an initial emergency phase that lasted just about over a year, but the complete cleanup wasn't finished until 2008 or 2010.
The tugboat owned by Bouchard was carrying fuel when it crashed into rocks and ruptured 12 feet of the barge's hull. It devastated over 100 miles of shoreline in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Thousands of shellfish and birds died.
One of the things that we found was that, there was no requirement to stay within a navigation route in Buzzards Bay. There were no drug and alcohol testing requirements. There were no requirements to have escort tugs on barge traffic through Buzzards Bay.
The investigation of that accident prompted changes to Massachusetts state law, which led to the passage of the state's Oil Spill Act of 2004. In the studio, Lauren Cherry, Chris 6 News.